Well, looky here, I found a notification in my mailbox to go pick up a package, and this is a pretty funny story. So I get to the post office, the lady says, "You have a box of dirt? Who the heck is sending you a box of dirt?" She tells me. Apparently the post office used Pitbull Prospecting's bag of dirt for their Tuesday night softball game, I guess. I don't know, it kind of came in pretty beat up. But I didn't see much that got lost out of there. A little bit was spilling out of the box. But yeah, Mr. Pitbull, he sent this to me. He doesn't make no promise that there's going to be not any gold in it, but this is his ditch gold. He's got a ditch up there that he goes through. So I'm going to grab this stuff, get it wet. We're going to go throw it in one of the sluices, run it, and just see what we find out of it. So guys, let me go get that party started in there and I'll be back. Alright guys, so here we are with the VDR. Here's Pitbull's material. I've got it in here soaking. I'm going to use this little 16-ounce container to feed the sluice. I'm going to use a little bit bigger spoon on this one just because I know this material might be kind of heavy and it's got a lot of just regular material in it, so we'll do that. I might clean the sluice out twice on this one, but we'll see how I feel on that. Just found a little problem on this before I was getting ready to load the material, but this VDR from Infinity, it's got this little cover plate right here for the header box, and it's just siliconed on. Well, the weight of this pipe is picking up that, so you can see a little gap in there. I'm gonna have to contend with this. I'm gonna have to do something with that. It'll be fine for now, but I'll have to put that in my things to do list. Here's my little bin, and there's the bilge pump. I always like to just keep it above the water a little bit, and I tie it off with a clamp like this to the wiring. So, but guys, let me get on in here and we will get to running all this. Here we go guys, it's rock and roll time. Throw it on fast forward for a little bit here, and if I find any gold in here, I'll do some close-ups of that. So guys, it's clouding up the water pretty good here, which I kind of knew it was. I kind of took a chance on this one, but I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I can't hardly see in there. I like the water to be a little bit more cleaner. I'll be back here in a second. I'm gonna take this bucket outside where the garden hose is. I'm gonna wash this material a lot better. Get more of the silt out. Just let this thing sit here and run while I'm doing it, because it won't take me long to. And then guys, I'll be back so that maybe we can have us a little bit cleaner water in here. I'm gonna end up dumping all this water out too and putting in fresh water. Give me a few minutes guys, and I'll be back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Dumped in some new water, throw some soap in there. But there's Pitbull's material, all nice and cleaned up. It's a lot more clean. It doesn't have any of the silt in anymore. That's rolling pretty good down there. It's starting to get a little sudsy. You may have to put in a little bit more. I did not clean this out. I do not see any pieces of gold in here yet. Boy, that kind of looks like one, but from this angle it's not. It's just a piece of magnetite in there. So let me get back at it, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get letting this baby clean itself out before I run a couple more through there. And you can see down right there There's a piece of gold trapped up here in the indicator. So that's pretty good. I've ran maybe about a third of this stuff. And looking down here in the drop riffle, this is a long slotted drop riffle here. This is a vortex drop riffle. They're circular and go down to the bottom. So far on the first one, I'm starting to get some black sand buildup. This one's got some black sand buildup in it. You always want to be kind of watching. This is kind of hard to see, but you don't see as much black sand down here. This is about halfway down. If your riffles get totally full, the gold will catch maybe farther down, you know. But this stuff looks like it's exchanging pretty good. And what is that exactly? What does exchanging mean, right? When we talk about exchanging, what does that mean? What is exchanging? The materials exchanging pretty good. Well, that's just kind of the water that goes across the top is moving really fast. And where it pops down in these drop riffles, that creates a low pressure velocity underneath the top flowing. So this little low pressure zone where these holes are, the material goes down, it gets trapped down there because it's lower velocity, it's heavier, it's denser stuff. And exchanging is basically, it's just trading places. Some of the light stuff goes down in there, gets trapped in there, but the heavy stuff goes in, it will push the smaller stuff out, and then it'll go into here. And then more heavy stuff will jump in here. So the material's just trading places is what we kind of mean. I hope I explained that pretty good, guys. I'm going to go ahead and just get this whole bucket ran right here. But I'll be back here when we go to pan this baby out, see if we can find any more gold. Looks like one there, and maybe some of these little ones possibly could be gold too. We'll see you back here in a few when I go to pan this stuff. Alright guys, so I got the sluice all cleaned out. Just gonna do one more little thing. I didn't put it in a bucket, I'm just trying to clean it out from right over here. But we should be good. Mr. Pitbull, we're gonna see what you got in that ditch dirt up there, senor. And I'm gonna throw some jams on, guys. This shouldn't take me too terribly long to pan, and I'll be back here towards the end of all this. There's two pieces right there. Let me check this, see what we got going on here. I probably missed a little bit. So guys, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's two little pieces, and then there's a whole bunch of little tiny flea poop in there. I'll get it sucked up. This stuff isn't gonna weigh, guys, but I may throw it on the microscope. We'll see. When you guys get a chance, go swing by Pitbull Prospecting. Smash out his subscribe button, guys. Let me get the snuffer and I'll get all this sucked up. So here we are looking at Mr. Pitbull's gold underneath the microscope. That is a big piece right there. That's that one I saw when I was panning. I could see that one pretty damn good. There's another little piece right there. Let's keep just looking around. There's it. Pretty sure that's a tiny little micro right there in the center. There's 1, 2, 3 pieces there. And there's another one there. Those are looking pretty good. It's funny how the one on the right is kind of rounded and maybe moved a lot. And this one over here on the left has kind of some formations to it. What else we got here? There's a bunch of little pieces in here. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 possibly. And what else we got in here, Mr. Pitbull? 2, 3 in here. So there's quite a bit. There's quite a bit of gold in here. It's all real tiny little stuff. And that's all right because all gold matters. There's a good little crop of pieces there. And what else we got? What else? We're down towards the end now. Well, guys, that's all I see in here. That was a good little experiment. Found a good little bunch of gold. There's a bunch of little pieces in here. Pitbull, you're on a good spot. Wish you luck out there. Guys, if you would, smash out that subscribe button. You guys take care out there. And Goldpan Suntan is out.